Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This time I have my beauty empties for the month of September 2019. I don't have any chit chat, and so I'm just going to jump right in and get started. So the first thing I used up is a lip balm in Mango Kiss. I used to use up chapstick consistently, but since I've gone cruelty free, at least with most of my items, I switched away from chapstick because it's owned by Pfizer and Pfizer is not cruelty free. So this is the brand that I switched to. I found this at Walmart in the beauty section. And yeah, again, it's called Mango Kiss. It is cruelty free and it's also USDA organic. So yeah, this one that I used up is in Yumberry. It was just kind of like a generic fruit flavor and it was fine. I've got a little bit more up here, but it's at the point where there's so little left that it keeps like falling off and out of the tube, so it's just not worth it. But yeah, I am really enjoying this brand. I love the texture of it. It's not too wet, which is something I'm kind of fussy about with my chapstick or with my lip balm. So yeah, it's a good brand if you think that like Sun Bum, for example, is too wet for you. So yeah, great flavor. I would purchase it again. I'm currently using up a peppermint one from Mango Kiss that I am loving because it kind of tastes like dentine ice. So yeah, that will be in my empties probably in like, oh, maybe like November, December, something like that. It'll take me a little while to get through it. The next thing that I used up is something that is not cruelty free, but yeah, so this is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Cleanser. This is the Skin Brightening Cleanser with bursting beads. It wakes you up, cleanses to brighten the appearance of your skin, and it has caffeine, lemon, and papaya. So I kind of had an adventure where, I guess 2 summers ago now, I tried out some cruelty-free cleansers, and they just weren't working out for me. And I feel like the last couple years, my skin has just been kind of high maintenance compared to how it used to be. So because Clean and Clear is the only brand that I have consistently seen work, I guess, I just stick with it even though it's not cruelty free. So I don't know, I tried Pacifica, I've tried like certain Yes To stuff, you know, things like that, but I don't know, they just don't do for me what the Clean and Clear stuff does for me, so I don't know. Anyway, I just stick with this just because it helps keep any skin issues at bay. The next thing that I used up is a cruelty-free item. It is one of the brands that I've switched to. So I mentioned that I tried some Yes To cleanser and the cleanser wasn't really working for me, but I do enjoy the Yes To Cucumbers Calming Facial Wipes. I use these to take off my makeup. Most of the time when I'm actually in town, I don't use my wipes. I use like a micellar water instead, but when I travel, which is relatively frequent, I'll take these with me. And yeah, I really love these. They're really gentle and I feel like they're effective, so I would totally repurchase these. The next item that I used up is a toothpaste in Aqua Fresh. So I am not cruelty free with my toothpaste because my husband uses it with me too, and I just kind of get what he wants because he's more opinionated on toothpaste than I am. So yeah, this is the Extreme Clean. I felt like it tasted fine, it worked fine. He is partial to Colgate, so in the future we'll be getting more Colgate, but this was fine while it lasted. The next thing that I used up is another cruelty-free item. This is the Alba Botanica Acne Dote Pimple Patches. These are like just stickers that you can put on pimples, and I put them on overnight and just kind of sleep on them. And let's see, they help reduce inflammation and the risk of scarring. They're vegetarian, no parabens, no synthetic fragrances, all kinds of good stuff. So the only thing I don't like about these is I feel like the packaging is very wasteful for what you get. So you open up the box and it's like 4 very thin like sheets of stickers, and I don't know, like maybe they just have this larger box just to make it more accessible in a store, but I don't know, it was kind of a big box for what is inside of it. But I continue to repurchase these. I feel like they work just fine and I really enjoy having them. So yeah, it's a great product. The next thing that I used up is not cruelty free. I feel like I keep going back and forth in this video, but in addition to my facial cleansers, I've tried several cruelty free and more natural deodorants and antiperspirants, and they just don't do it for me. Even on days when I don't go to the gym, I feel like they're just not effective. So that is not something I can compromise on. So I just went back to my old tried and true Secret. This is the Secret Outlast Extend technology for Active Fresh. I feel like it works just fine when I'm at work, when I'm at the gym, day to day. It's great. So I like this and I would repurchase it. And finally, the very last thing that I used up is, again, cruelty-free, kind of going back and forth today, apparently. It is the Yes to Cotton, and this is the Comforting Micellar Cleansing Water. I don't find this especially comforting, especially not to the cucumber items. I feel like their cucumber items are the most comforting, most comfortable to use, but this is still good. It's the micellar cleansing water that I use to take off my makeup when I'm in town. I think maybe early during the summer I bought a bunch of these from TJ Maxx, and I think I've got just one more. So yeah, it's good for what it is, but like I said, I don't find it especially comforting. It is effective though, so if you don't have sensitive skin, then I feel like this would be fine. And it says it protects and minimizes irritation. I don't know, like it wasn't bad, but it's definitely not my favorite. I definitely prefer, again, the cucumbers or even the tomatoes and charcoal. One of these is really nice too. So I would recommend it, I would repurchase, but this one just is not my favorite. So that is it for my beauty empties for September and a little bit into October in 2019. As always, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.